What's up, tubers? Ted with TP Tech, bringing you another video of a Bauer 2 here. Today we're going to be talking about the Bauer Heat Gun, as they call it. They call it a heat gun. This heat gun is a 1600 watt. Some of the features of this Bauer heat gun, it's got 14 different temperatures, dual fan speeds, heat gun here. So you got different heats that you want to set for different things that you want to do. And then it's also got a feature which is called a cool down mode, which enables this thing not to just burn up here, to make it last longer, according to what they are talking about here. The model number I got here is a 1825E-B model, Bauer rather, a Bauer heat gun. This heat gun here has the economic grips, they call it on there, designed for maximum comfort and maximum use here. It's got a soft grip for control comfort, so there's like two different rubbers in it to help you hold that hot gun, I'm sure. So enough talk. Let's take a look at it and see what the gun looks like. Pretty simple boxing. And this one is the corded version. And here go all your safety features in it. Yeah, that's all that comes in it. This heat gun is a pretty good size here. I went with the corded because at 1600 watts, that battery ain't gonna last but 5 minutes at the most, you know, so it's got the different adjustments on it. Let me show that. It's got the different adjustments on it here. 1, 2, 3, 4 different modes. And then I got the temperature I can control from, as you can see, it's from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different temperature ranges that I could put it in. Go by where this dot at to put it on. And it's made out of plastic and got the metal where it need to be. This here have a stronger plastic here. And it's got a flat surface here where you could set the gun down easily, which will make it easy to set down. That's a good thing, right? And the 3 or 4 speed, well, 3 speed, because 1 is off. That's off. 1, 2, 3. Ain't much to talk about on this gun, to be honest with you, but its build quality is a little light than I expected. So I don't know how that's gonna hold up doing drunks. But I do see it's got a heavy duty cord, which is great for that, and no ground on it. So let's plug this in and see what it sounds like here. Where do I have a plug at? Plug it in. I guess that's off down here. And that's the low speed. Going higher. Going higher. That's more or less like a blow dryer. Then I can turn the temperature up to maximum. Then it really gets hot. That's instant heat. I can touch this right here and I don't feel no heat coming here, so it's well insulated. I can see red flames coming out of there. If I ever run out of heat, this thing probably will heat it up. Let me turn that back down. I probably run my dog off with this. Turn it back to one. Yep. Cool down a little bit. Lower the blower speed. Then it's up real high. It's kind of quiet. Ouch. Woo! That got me. Just leave that alone. Gets hot. And you don't want to lay this thing down like that. You have to always lay it down like that. Let it cool down. I guess that's what they're talking about on the cool down period. Make sure this thing cool down. Let's see what some of the instructions say here. I don't normally look at the instructions, but I guess I will on this one, since it's a dangerous thing there, as I can see, because I just got burnt. Not bad, but I felt the heat. Enough to take my hand away, that's for sure. Don't do what I just did. Don't do it. Oh, let's see here. Do not use if the power switch does not come on. Okay. And it says do not force the power to. Okay, it's got some pretty good stuff here. Store out of power to, out of the reach of children. Do not allow persons unfamiliar with the power to. You don't know how to work it, leave it alone. That's what it's saying. The maintenance of the power tool, check misalignments, use of the power tool accessories and tool bits, etc. Bits? This thing ain't got no bits on it. Oh well. Heat gun safety warning. Hidden heavy behind the walls and ceiling and contain flammable material. In other words, don't put this beside no gas tank. That will be bad, especially after you just got through using. See, I still can feel the heat on this thing. I was surprised how hot this get, but the only thing I didn't think, this fan on it don't blow hard as I was expecting. But the heat coming out of it is great. So I guess there's a trade-off there. I really like this heavy-duty cord. You ain't got to worry about shorting nothing out with that 1600 watts running through it. So that's a good thing. Says do not use heat gun on glass. Okay. I don't know why I put it on glass anyway, but maybe somebody trying to form a windshield. Do not sweep dry dust or vacuum. Boy, this thing got some thought out stuff. It even tell you not to use the old style plug here. Use the new one with the ground on it. I don't know why it would make a difference since you don't have no ground on it. Has been polarized plug. Well, if you didn't want to use it on there, you should have put a ground wire plug on it, right? But anyway, it seemed to be a good tool for what I paid for this thing. I think it was less than $20, I believe. I got this for my birthday. Remember, I got that grinder for my birthday, and I didn't have no batteries for that one. And I picked up the battery-operated Bauer Heat Gun. And after thinking about that for a minute, I'm like, man, I'm gonna eat these batteries up with this thing. So, which might have been a little more convenient to have that, but what you gonna be able to do with it? You're gonna have to have about 6 batteries to be running it. So I decided to go on this thing with a plug on it. So I recommend the plug version of this. And if you wanted to do anything, buy both of them. But this is just good enough. I like the lightweight of it. I was surprised no heat at all came through this thing, no matter how hot this got. So that's well insulated. This got just a tad warm at the tip, which would be expected. But right here, just as cold as I ever ran it. So the heat element is right up front, right in here. So it's not back here. All of this is the fan system. So that's a good design. So where it says surface is hot, I found that out the hard way by touching it. Like I say, don't do like I done. Do like I tell you not to do. And that's not to touch this. See, can I touch it now? See, I'm doing something that you ain't supposed to be doing, and it's still warm. Let me quit and get out of here before I burn myself again. This has been Ted with TP Tech with this dangerous tool that you're going to have to be careful with when you buy it. Y'all please subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button and share with your friends there. Make sure you hit that like button if you like this, because that helps YouTube say we looking at this video. So help me out and hit the like button. Thank you. Appreciate it.